Who has been the best driver in the F1 2026 season so far? Well, in this video we're going to go into full depth of why I think these are the top 5 drivers of the 2026 F1 season. But this is fully my opinion. You don't have to agree with me, but this is just my opinion. So without further ado, let's just get right into this video.
Bro, are you serious right now, bro?
Pierre Gasly!
Not see the numbers. Guys, there's no numbers. Just tell me the numbers. I'm telling you, I cannot see the numbers.
As you saw from that video, that was Charles Leclerc getting really angry at his engineer, saying that he couldn't see the numbers on his dashboard. And I'll just show you the rest of the Monaco race. But Pierre Gasly went on a generational kick after he saw that P3 was up ahead.
Stroll is the usual idiot, honestly.
Give him a penalty.
But into the wall and out of the race, Charles Leclerc! Got what he needs, and he holds off Lewis Hamilton. Hadjar gets a poor getaway, he tumbles down.
That is the checkered flag. Strat 13, please.
P3! P3, I give it.
If you were to tell me that this is
No
the same
brakes,
guy, the same
no front
Grand
left,
Prix,
race
the
over.
same time
He's
as of
hit
last
the...
year, and he got a podium in 2026 at Monaco, I wouldn't believe you, because that was just a rookie era of him. He's currently 9th in the World Championship with 41 points, and he's dragged Alpine to 5th in the World Constructors' Championship at 57 points. Now we go on to the 4th driver, who personally performed the best in my opinion.
George!
The master himself, Osama bin Russell. All jokes aside, he's actually having a pretty decent season. Not the greatest for having the fastest car on the grid, that's why he's down in 4th. But if you look at his performances, he's doing okay. He's doing better than some people, but with a really good car, you'd think he should be competing with a 19-year-old Italian boy who is younger than Lewis Hamilton's first ever World Championship, which is mental. And he's also born on the same year that Vettel won his first ever championship. This might be how George looks like right now, but when he sees Kimi, this is what he looks like. Now this is what I call Happy George. Oh wait, shit, wrong photo. Editor
We do not care.
George is having a pretty decent season. It's not his best, but it's not his worst. He's getting beaten by this 19-year-old Italian boy who was still in school last year. He's basically whipping him. And yeah. But without further ado, let's just get right into number 3. I forgot to mention, George is 2nd in the World Championship and Mercedes are 1st in the World Constructors.
Look out! Look out!
They're probably going, Dylan, how do you think Charles is above George Russell? Well, I think this because Charles is in a worse car than George. Not much, but he's still in a worse car. But Charles has managed to perform those results that Ferrari need. Not in the last couple of races, but he's near enough done better, I would say, in qualifying and 3 practice sessions. But I know there's only 3 practice, but still, he's personally done better in sprints, and he's also done better in sprint qualifying. In qualifying head-to-heads, I'm pretty sure it's 8-2 to Charles. I may be wrong on that, but also in race head-to-heads, I'm pretty sure it's 7-3, which is to Charles's favour, which is a pretty good result, and that's why I think Charles is above George Russell in my personal ranking. But you can disagree with this and maybe put George ahead of Charles, and I can understand that as well. And they're both having similar seasons, so either one is correct, I guess. Charles is currently 5th in the World Championship with 83 points, and Ferrari are 2nd in the World Constructors' Championship with 215 points. Now it's time for our 2nd driver of the best in the 2026 F1 season, in my opinion.
What a way to win your 7th world title.
This is the guy who won with 3 tyres around Silverstone, and he managed to win the race. Also, he's probably a driver that everybody knows, even if you don't watch F1. But the reason I've considered him as the 2nd best this season is because he's now in third in the World Championship and he's got about 125 points to his name. But he's been outperformed Charles Leclerc, who is his teammate, by the way. And he had a really, really bad 2025 season, coming off the back foot, and out of nowhere, he's gained all his pace back, as if he's prime Lewis Hamilton again. So that's why I've considered him as second best in this season. But now, we can go on to our last and final driver, who is considered as my number one for this entire season. And let the drum will begin. Editor, also play the drum roll, please. Don't do what you did last time. Thank you.
Oh, massive kebab!
He's our championship leader, by the way. But on an actual note, he's been doing an amazing season, getting 5 wins in a row. Well, 4 wins in a row, 4 poles in a row, and also being an experienced teammate who's got 8 years in the sport. He is doing amazing, and he's managed to carry Mercedes to first in the World Constructors for now. No one's beating him right now. Even in qualifying, a 7-time world champion is struggling to beat this 19-year-old who is Italian, who barely even knew how to drive a car last year at the age of 18. At the age of 18, he was still in school, by the way, and he rocked up to school being an F1 driver for Mercedes Petronas F1 Formula 1 team. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's a bit different from my usual videos, but if you do enjoy this type of content, then let me know by subscribing, liking, or dropping a comment below. And I'll see you in the next one, I guess. Peace. Also, I fired my editor after this, so I hope you're happy now. Frick you, editor. I'm joking, I am the editor.